Howdy ho.
Howdy
Welcome in
ho.
Three Live.
What do you know? You're three live. Sure. Happy Monday. Is it Monday again?
It is Monday, February 9th, 2026.
Year of our Lord 2026. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I, I fear that 2026 is going to be like 2025. It has some place to go. So
Yeah.
we're almost 3 months in. In a couple, like next week is like next Monday is the 16th of February.
Yeah.
And tomorrow is Tuesday. So after Wednesday, the week is gone. So,
Yeah, I
I,
think Devon's birthday is tomorrow. I'm not sure. I think it's either the 10th or the 11th.
cool. I
And
after your show, I always have a I'm done with the week Drake on
hmm,
Wednesdays because I feel like it's done. Feel like it's done. Did you watch the Super Bowl yesterday?
I did not. I used to feel so guilty about not watching it. No, I felt absolutely wonderful not watching
Because you didn't watch
because
the
I don't care. No, but
Super
I
Bowl.
did go on a walk because the weather was great, and I saw all these other parties. Like my neighbors had a get
Oh,
together. So I was like, okay, I'm glad that people
did you
are gathering.
invite yourself
Yes,
to the party?
yeah,
So that would have been
people were
black.
grilling and barbecuing, and
Did you go get a sandwich over there?
no, but it was just nice to see the fellowshipping and the you know,
In case you guys don't know, it is a balmy 60 degrees here in Atlanta.
yeah, the weather was great.
And that's why
It
we're here.
felt so good yesterday. I was just like, ah,
I was out of doors all day. I was like, no, I ain't going to the house. Fuck it. If I could have
yeah.
did this show from the car, it would like, wow. Yes,
The
indeed.
cold definitely gave me some appreciation for sunshine. Like,
It did. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And some appreciation for living in Georgia, definitely.
right.
So definitely. So we have the culture wars yesterday. I know you don't watch this.
Oh, no, go ahead. Let me know because like I said,
Well, I know.
my,
I just said I need to tell you the story because it's
okay,
terribly interesting.
okay,
So it's terribly interesting. So introduce myself. Hi, I'm Afro Cuban. So I was almost touched to see, um, you know, the Latin diaspora
mm,
represented that way on TV. I mean, I almost cried. I had to go in the bathroom and dab my eyes a little bit because it was very, like you never see that.
yeah,
You always see black people, and well, not always, but represented. We will work our way into things, but he represented other Spanish speaking countries, and everybody was on stage with him, like Cardi B, Pedro Pascal, all these people.
mm.
Ricky Martin showed up, Lady Gaga,
Oh yeah, cool,
not
yeah,
Spanish, she showed up, but the counter programming was Turning Point USA. Um, they had these horrible people that were all singing songs about being a drunk and pedophiles, and so the numbers bear out to be this.
mm.
Um, the Game and Bad Bunny broke records yesterday. So far, he's up to 155. No, let me not lie. 135 million
Mm.
continuous views. Um, he broke Kendrick Lamar's record. Go, people of color. Good God. Just really, just go. They have got to hate this. And so then
Yeah.
you tune in Saturday at 7 at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Because Amanda, my girl Amanda, who does the L's for the week for me, well, not for me, for her, but
I was gonna let that slide. I wasn't.
no, I had to. It just came out But
Yeah.
yeah, so she was talking about Trump's losing the grip on the cultural war
Right.
because he's lost the podcast bros. He's lost
Oh yeah, yeah.
those.
From Ice, the Ice stuff. It was interesting to hear that because I was wondering if they would actually, have noticed the fact that they were like, oh, he shouldn't have had a gun, because that was like, aren't there like Second Amendment people supposed to be standing up for people who have open carry?
This is
Right.
a problem. So I was noticing that
Yeah.
people on these right wing shows apologizing for voting for Trump.
Yeah.
It's we're gonna. I think the we often you and I have to talk about the reckoning. You know what happens during the reckoning and how do we
Right.
how do we do this and how do we do it because we are
You know
concerned.
what's interesting is like I started writing again, and the funny thing is I'm writing on that topic, and I was inspecting my own reasons for wanting to write that. And I think the point that I have been coming back to in my own head is that I have a feeling that there will be a point in which America has moved on and I will have not. Like, I will still be angry that we ever elected him to be president. And I'm afraid that I will not be able to let that shit go. You
I,
know?
I feel. I mean, you only know you at the end of the day, but I feel
Yeah.
like what I know of you,
Mm.
you'll enjoy the good time. You,
I want to be able to let go. That's all I
you will, because
Yeah.
because the one thing that you're good at that you may not know is change.
Mm.
That is the one thing that I take a cue from you is about
Yeah.
change. You're really good at that because not me.
Yeah.
I don't
I
want to
want
let
to be able
go.
to let go. I hope so.
Yeah, no, you
Definitely.
will. So just think about it. So think about it. Like
Yeah.
there was a marked difference from the Obama years to 2016. We had
Yeah.
a little reprieve in the middle with Joe Biden, but just think about
Right.
the just the cultural change of the country. You made
Yeah.
it do that. You know, this
That's
too.
true.
I always tell people this too shall pass. And the thing is, and we do not. We can forgive, but we don't have to forget. Let me tell you something.
Right.
We see you, Trump people, and you're going to turn into something other than Trump. Because when Trump goes away, you know you're going to be again Republicans. But we see you. We see
Yeah.
just like today at the gym. I was wondering this older queer man and his lover work out at the gym. His lover, terrible. I like to say partner. They both work out at the gym, and so I said, you know, like dudes, dude, like, hey, did your team win last night? No, I didn't watch. Okay, so either he's super gay and didn't watch, or super nerdy and didn't watch. Either one, or he's a Trump supporter, and it's a shame
Oh yeah.
think about it that way. You know what I mean? But
Right.
so he said to me as we're side by side later, no, I'm just not a football person. Okay. Nice. I like
Yeah.
it. And I'm glad he clarified because I like him as a person.
Yeah. Yeah. I hear you on that. Well, the funny thing is, football is not for a is one of the last cultural um,
Thanks.
unifying things that we have as Americans. As there were people were saying, like it does. Conservatives do love football. I think that's what's so interesting about it. It is one of those things that everybody seems to love football. Minus a few nerds out
Now, let
there.
me tell you something. Yes, go ahead and get
Mm,
this real. They, some stupid ass girl doing
mm,
the halftime show filmed herself watching the alternative thing on her phone,
hmm
and the person that posted was like, "You are so ignorant, like just ignorant." You know, the Bad Bunny's relatives and lineage has been here way longer than any of us. You know,
Right.
it has been his gene pool was done. Bad Bunny's Benito Martinez's family has been here since 1898. Ma'am, sir, immigrants, a first lady that can't hold a whole sentence. Right. So I go ahead, please. And I don't know if these videos are going to make you feel any better.
It's okay.
I didn't really go funny this week.
I contributed a few, but mine aren't that
I hope
funny
they were.
either. So,
So number 6.
okay, here we go.
Operation Dildo in full effect. Oh, shit. Dildos coming your way. Dildos. 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 It's raining dicks. It's raining dicks.
There are some jobs where guys can get a lot of women, and there are jobs some guys take because they can't get any women, like ICE agents who have pretty much failed at everything in life. I mean, these guys are repulsive. They're losers. They're coochie repellent. You might as well call them dry ice. So not only do these guys not get women, they live in a sausage fest, and they get reminded of that at work when people are throwing dildos at them. You have to work in the cold, you get kicked out of everywhere, the whole country hates you, and you get dildos thrown at you. This is the life you have chosen, and this is going to happen the rest of your lives. Do you think this is going to go away? You think you'll be forgiven? Do you really think this administration is going to protect you? Do you think this is going to end happily ever after for you? Do you think this is sustainable? You don't think Trump himself is going to screw you over? You're not getting your bonuses, and whether you wear a mask or not, you will be outed. People in your life know who you are, and chances are you're an asshole, and they will expose you. This is your life from now on. If you're not kicked out of restaurants and bars, you will get snot in your food. Understand how much boogers you're going to consume. I estimate each ICE agent is going to consume about 6 to 7 pounds of boogers in their lives. You know what my favorite part of that video was? This right here. The ICE agent was filming and had a dildo thrown right at him. I want to see that angle. I mean, picture someone recording, and then a big pink dildo comes and hits you and knocks the phone out your hand. Check it out again.
Oh my God, he's getting way too much joy out of this.
And knocked the phone out of his hand. You fucking
yeah.
It had the dildo bouncing around in there like a pinball machine. If you're an ICE agent, you need to quit. This is not a career. And everyone Trump has ever worked with got screwed. You are the enemy of the country. There are thousands of you, but there are millions of us. Make the right decision.
Yeah, I was thinking about this when, I guess in a recent interview, I can't remember if it was Steve Bannon. One of his advisors were just saying that they are going to deploy ICE to voting places, especially the places that, turn the election.
Well, they better hope that lawsuit that they got coming up is doing this election. And it won't, so they won't be doing that.
But that's the thing about it. Like, lawsuits are great.
Yeah, but
when it doesn't matter when they've already got the ballots, you know what I'm saying?
No, okay.
But number 11.
Number 11. Don't worry about that.
Hey Siri, which one of my hoes is going to be my Valentine this year?
Hose? Boy, if you don't sit your lonely ass down. Unless you became a gardener, you ain't getting no hose.
Oh, shit!
Only hose you got are the ones you're using to dig up those sorry-ass roses in your backyard to give to your mama.
Stop.
You ain't had a Valentine since 3rd grade when the teacher felt bad for you, so she forced little Sarah to scoot her desk next to yours. The last girl you were with turned lesbian in the middle of sex and left you for your sister. Do you want to know why you're still single?
No.
Look at your phone. You Walmart version Marky Mark. Macklemore drizzle baby looking ass. Take your lonely hub browsing ass back to bed and get back to swiping right on chicks that are way out of your league.
Fuck you, Siri! Come out of here!
Cue music.
Oh God, I love it.
Love that. It was like,
yeah. I mean, the funny thing is they have much better voices now, but it's so much better when you do it with the old robotic Siri voice. But 18.
Hey, Mr. Calvin, what's going on, sir? Welcome.
You know, the funny thing is you really could program your phone to like diss you and be mean to you.
An old racist man posts a racist meme and then tries to backtrack. Donnie has spent the whole day explaining why it's okay that he's a fucking racist. And it really reminded me of something.
No, I didn't make a mistake. I mean, I look at a lot of thousands of things.
Well, that's all right then.
Then somebody posts a Stanford, post.
Well, that's all right then.
I guess it was a takeoff on The Lion King.
Well, that's all right then.
Nobody knew that was at the end. If they would have looked, they would have seen it.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
If you take a look at that and see the whole thing, it was a small section.
Well, that's all right then.
I liked the beginning. I saw it and just passed it on. And I guess probably nobody reviewed the end of it.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
But he did take down the post.
Oh, well, that's all right then. Oh, that's all right then. That's all right then. That's all right then.
Yeah, that's the funny part is like, oh, I'm incompetent and actually don't read things. That's your that's your excuse.
Yeah,
I was like, I don't read the end of it. And then, the very next point is oh, and I guess no one in your staff actually read it either.
yeah.
Then, the next question is, when is that staffer getting fired?
No,
Because that's a fireable thing. Oh, no.
I bet you he got promoted.
Silence.
23. Number
Yeah.
2.
Honey, I am not gay. I am 100% straight. What part of that don't you people understand? I have more women in my phone than I have hair on my head. I've had more girlfriends than Law & Order SVU has seasons. Honey, I'm straight like measuring tape. You gays are just mad because you can't have me. You're mad because I'm serving hetero fish and you're serving rainbow trout. Filthy. Filthy. Sashay away. Away with her. Take the girls to the dungeon. This is not an act. My heterosexuality is real. Do I look like the type of person who would pretend to be straight? Honey, I don't need to pander because I am the standard. Would a gay person do this? I think not. Honey, I am not into men at all. Not even a little bit. I'm not even curious. I don't care. Honey, I don't care if the beat is sick. Get away from me with your disco stick. I'm hetero, but some people think I'm hetero adjacent. Honey, I'm straighter than the line that shows up when a doctor loses a patient. I've been a hetero boy. Is somebody gonna match my straight? Is somebody gonna match my straight? Is somebody gonna match my hetero? Is somebody gonna match my hetero?
I apologize to America. I'm sorry.
Oh, God. That's so funny, though.
It making me laugh. It makes me laugh. It making me laugh.
The thing is, I remember having this conversation, and it really offended someone when I pointed out like a friend of ours in common who was in the closet. I was like, how does anyone believe that he's in the closet? He's so gay. And he was just so mad at me for saying that. I was like, oh, well,
Nobody, but yeah.
Anyway,
So
like that. It's so ridiculous. It's like a joke. Like, what the fuck? How are you?
Well, Friday, Dr. Pookie just sent me something.
Okay.
To that.
So we're on number 4, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Here we go.
Yes.
And the Heifer of the Week award goes to
Maddie and Jay. Thank you. The help.
honey, this baby done put a capital F in heiferistical behavior all over the New 90 universe. Good. She done pulled the trump card of heiferism. No pun intended. She done did that right here. She done told the free world that she's this man's #1 fan, that she gonna pledge money, and she gonna pay it forward. And the harder we fuss about it, the more she gonna support them. Go on, girl. I ain't mad at you. Go on, do you. But y'all already know that he ain't the first president that participated in jungle fever. He done channeled the spirit of his forefather, old TJ right here. Y'all know that, don't you? Them men's always had the can't help it for chocolate.
Not the can't help it.
Y'all don't be mad. He wants something bad from Trinidad. She wrong, let her go. But Shell, KK, and even Michael Jackson done told us they don't give a flip about it. They told us already. And if she can't see it, God be with her. But let's get one thing clear.
One thing.
She don't speak for Maddie J.
I know that's right.
And I can say that real comfortably that she don't speak for Black America. Well, now she don't speak for no parts of America. Now that y'all done woke up. Holding his hands. Things like that. Spanking hands.
Thank you.
Y'all say what you want to say. But he got planned for them long fingernails of hers, too. Listen what Matt J said.
Oh,
When
God.
she go to the White House 250-year celebration of the Declaration of Independence, heavy on the depending part. He ain't gonna need them dude wipes that he been using. No. Child, he got a permanent pooper scooper. Them long fingernails. You heard what I said. Man, you ain't stutter stuff.
Oh, God.
Man says, "Whoo, my God!"
Oh
Man,
my god!
Mammy J. Go ahead and spin that wheel, Marvin.
I gotta remove this one first,
oh,
and
sorry.
then
Maddie J.
spin it again.
She's all about that heiferistic behavior. That is heiferology. Number 22.
Mm-hmm. Heiferologist.
What'd you say?
I'm Ladyboy. Have busy.
What do you mean?
Oh, full disclosure, that was about 2 a.m. and I was dying. That man's face, oh my God.
Yeah, I do love a good face. When the face says it all, no words.
I'm a lady boy, he almost died. Number 12.
He did.
He's like, what you say?
What?
He's like, what you say? Which way?
Y'all look what I stumbled onto. Hold on, let me get right here.
Watch.
Somebody that made a going home party celebration food sign-up sheet. Capitol Mall, KFC buckets, music, Bad Bunny, Kendrick, Beyonce, Green Day, Springsteen, and Dolly. Special guest, the Central Park Exoner. Ooh, that's a deep cut.
Oh no.
Stormy, Colbert, Roland Martin, Al Sharpton,
Stormy.
Unlimited Chaos. Oh my God. Cardi B, Colin, Mark Hamill. That's nice. January 6th, Capitol Police Officer Harry Dunn. Attractions include DJs, photo booths, bounce houses, face painting, ice dunk tank, voter registration booths, free Joe Biden ice cream cones. Plus more. Sign up below. Looks like it's a date to be announced as soon as we hear the news. Right there. As soon as we hear the news.
Oh god, that's too funny.
Man, the internet.
Oh,
Y'all are a mess.
that's as soon as they get the news.
Although that does sound like a lot of fun.
That's why I told you. I told you you're gonna be too busy participating in the good times to worry about.
That's true.
Number 7.
And then forgetting that fucking
Well, because
Being
they'll
such president.
go back into their dungeon or wherever they come from.
right, number 7.
Yeah, number 7.
So the gay cruise, the biggest one of the year, left just a few days ago, and I'm seeing videos after videos from my friends who are on the cruise right now, and honestly, I am so grateful to not be on that boat right now. Watching these videos
Listen
is giving me flashbacks of whatever it is that I caught back when I went on the cruise in 2023. That was the worst disease of my life. And I've even had whooping cough, and whatever that was a lot worse. You have a gay colleague, or your doctor is gay, or your hairstylist is gay, he probably is gay, and they just happen to be in Miami at the moment, I would highly recommend avoiding them for the next 2 weeks, because let me tell you, if you are a straight person, your immune system is no match for gay diseases. I get asked all the time whether I would recommend the gay cruise, and I 100% would. I would say if you are a gay man, you should at least try the cruise once in your life. I have many friends who have gone once and never really want to go back again, but no one ever really regrets going on the gay cruise. Gay cruise is the closest thing that you will ever get to experience of what it would be like to live in a country where the majority of people are gay. You, for 1 week, get to experience what it's like to be in the majority. And after that experience, you will realize why we need to be oppressed. We can never be the majority, because if we were the majority, everything would just collapse. Unfortunately, we have to admit to ourselves that we need straight people to keep things in order. Okay, when you look on the gay cruise, you know who's running everything? Those poor straight Filipino workers. I'm so sorry that we're like this. Please don't go back to the Philippines and tell your family about this. This is not normal. After spending 1 week on the gay cruise, it's not that I condone homophobia, but I understand where it comes from. You know what I mean? Like, after you see a guy get fisted in Studio B and he is dripping all over the floor that all the workers have to then mop off, you're like,
I get it.
yeah, like, yeah, I get it.
Okay, about
Another 1 a.m. Jim. You're welcome, America. Thank you.
oh my god.
Ain't that beautiful?
I think I laughed hard enough to get lightheaded. I'm sorry, that was very funny.
Straight people can't handle the gay diseases. I love it. Number one.
Oh my god.
I love it.
What do you mean Epstein was part of studying and exploiting the bodies of Nigerian women because they are better designed for reproduction? What?
I haven't seen anyone discuss the part of the Epstein files where he's writing to evolutionary biologist Robert Trivers about studying the bodies of Nigerian women because they are better designed for reproduction. He talks about the lumbar, the arch of their back into their behind, and how the curve of their hips is ideal for reproduction. And they casually discuss getting access to Nigerian women to x-ray them. They talk about a 14-year study they completed in Jamaica on the legs and knees of the best Jamaican athletes and runners. I have not seen that discussed. And what I'm concerned about is what we're going to find out about how they were accessing black bodies, whether there was consent, likely not, as we can anticipate, how Bill Gates and his access and ownership of medical facilities probably provided access to black bodies. Tuskegee experiment, these types of behaviors have not ended. And yeah, what? No one's talking.
Be angry, be enraged, but you better start asking the critical question. How do these racist, eugenics, white supremacist freaks get access to black bodies on the African continent and in the Caribbean? They come bearing gifts with their initiatives just like their wicked, evil ancestors, and it's right under the noses of the people. This $5.1 billion MOU signed between America and Nigeria in December 2025 is a perfect example. The purpose is to advance the America First global health strategy. We all know that America First is white people first. This stumbling human corpse, Tinubu sold these people to be exploited. Under the guise of protecting Christian populations from extremist violence, can you see how they weaponize the rhetoric of Christian genocide to get access to black bodies? Huh? So what's going to happen to the Muslim population who are also being genocided by the same extremist violence? And what do you mean the MOU is based on Christian faith-based healthcare providers? When the hell did healthcare become dependent on freaking religion? And how the hell do you trust America with its history? You mean the America that withheld treatment from 400 black men to study how syphilis would progress? You mean the America that stole the cells of Henrietta Lacks, which revolutionized medicine and which white America is still profiting off to date? You mean the America that exploited the bodies of living enslaved black women like Anaka? Hey, Jesus. Now ask yourself why they are obsessed with the bodies of Nigerian women. Nigeria alone, the most populous nation in Africa, gives birth to more children per year than all of Europe, including all of Russia. They are afraid of us. They're afraid of black populations, black genetics, God-given land riches and mineral resources, all of which they do not have. Remember their great replacement theory? What they don't have, they fear. What they fear, they destroy. What they can't destroy, they control.
Yeah, it is actually pretty interesting that
Very interesting.
the birth rate in Nigeria is incredibly high, to the point where the average age of a Nigerian is under 20. So like they have this huge population boom that's happening right now.
And then also
And
Facebook if you're interested.
yeah, and that's true. But they're also like engaged in a lot of things on social media, in AI, like their companies.
Mr.
I mean, not just oh, go ahead.
Mr. Calvin says he just convinced him to go on a gay cruise.
The debauchery has you interested? I mean, it does sound interesting. Anyway, number 16.
Melissa McCarthy es Melissa McCarthy en Melissa.
Doctor, what day is it?
Melissa, the big show is tonight. How is your español?
Adiós, soy un baño. Soy un baño.
Normalmente, I wouldn't do this, but you need juicy lips so you can those R's. We have a lot of work to do. Vamos.
Sombrero. Chancla.
Beso.
Beso.
Matemática.
Matemática.
Boba.
Bobo.
Te amo. Now try this. Queso, fuego, fuego, queso.
It's too hard. My lips can't do it. You're better than this, Melissa. Fuego, fuego, queso, fuego. Gracias, doctor.
Melissa.
Oh god. Why are telenovelas so fucking hilarious?
Hilarious. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That is so hilarious.
Oh.
Fuego.
It's so over the top, but it's like it's beautiful. Yeah, it's like it doesn't matter that it's over the top. Anyway, number 14.
The hotter you are, the crazier you can be. Men will put up with it. But the opposite is also true. This is why fat girls used to be so nice. But then the internet and a bunch of black dudes convinced them that they were hot too. Now you can't even talk to one. Relax, bitch. You can't have an attitude and type 2 diabetes. You're over 300 pounds, you need to be as sweet as your blood sugar. These fat white girls who get with a black dude, and then they're like, see, I'm not racist. And I'm like, come on, Cheryl. It's not like you had a choice.
It's not the season, man.
Oh, God.
Come on, Cheryl.
It's so wrong. So wrong.
But it was so good.
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, it is like the pinnacle of comedy is when you can say the unspoken thing in a way that, you know, it's wrong, but it's like
number 21.
You're acknowledging that it's wrong, and because no one says it, it's hilarious.
That makes it delicious. Number 21.
Yeah.
Am I going to get the coronavirus vaccine? Fuck yeah. Am I worried about what's in it?
I've done
no.
In 2010, I was at a bar in College Station, and this stranger in the bathroom, she was like, hey, you want this? And it was a little blue pill. And I said, yeah, sure. I was like, where'd you get it? She goes, bottom of my purse. I said, seems legit. Woke up 3 days later in Louisiana partying, holding a hurricane, wearing the same clothes. I'm not fucking worried what's in that. Solid.
Not at all, sis. She's on it. She's not.
Oh, God. It's so true, though. You worried about what's in the vaccine when you do it out of some bitch's bag. I don't even know what it is. It's like the shit you've done. Yeah.
So, quick question for those of you who are boycotting the Super Bowl because you just can't stand to hear no Spanish for 5 to 6 minutes. All right. What are you going to do when the World Cup gets here? Because that's tens of thousands of people not speaking English. Are you going to break a vein when the Olympics get here? Like, seriously. And by the way, how many times have you said tequila, reposado, taco? Okay, forget about those. Colorado, tornado, cafeteria. Every time you step out onto your patio, you just spoke Spanish. When you tell someone you got bit by a mosquito, you just spoke Spanish. Gorilla, alligator, barbecue. I could go on and on. When you say, you know what, this summer I think we're going to go to Las Vegas, Nevada. You just spoke Spanish 3 times. You've been speaking Spanish your entire lives. It is all up in our vocabulary.
Yeah.
So, okay, and but here's what's real. Honestly, this is what bothers me. These are guys that have been dreaming about this day. They've been playing football since they were 6. right? This is their big day. They made it to the Super Bowl. The staff, the coaches, the fans that finally saved up enough money to get a ticket. And you want to make it about you. And I just want all of you who are boycotting on that day, and that's good, you know, it's you. That's your opinion. That's what you want to do. But I just want you on that day during the Super Bowl while you're boycotting. I just want you to sit with yourself for 1 minute and realize that what you are doing is the dumbest shit that anybody has ever heard of. It's not American. It's stupid as fuck. And don't call it a boycott. Don't honor it by calling it a boycott, because boycotts, politicizing the Super Bowl, the most American thing that we have, is not a boycott.
Yeah. It's the most stupid shit.
Illustrious Macy Gray, by the way.
Yes. It is the stupidest shit ever. Because here's the deal: is like he wasn't picked because he sings in Spanish. He's picked because he's one of the world's largest acts.
Number 19,
right? Which is like supposed to be the most Republican, like meritorious thing. 19. Here we go.
I know you lying. Who neighbor this is?
Hey, this is probably like a weird ass question. Do you have any like cocaine by chance? No.
What? I couldn't hear that.
She asked, "Did she have any cocaine?"
Oh. Okay. Oh my god, that is.
We don't have any cocaine by chance.
That's insane. Okay.
Number 9.
I guess closed mouths don't get fed. But anyway, number 9.
Donnie, I am sick of your shit. You too damn old for this. You are 66. You should have been came out the closet. Okay, that closet done turned into a damn shipper robe. No, a wardrobe. The lying, the trick, and the fake ass bitch. I'm tired of it. I was watching Clay Kane and he was talking about how you're a self-hating gay and how you think you could just pray the gay away. You have not been delivered, baby. You can't run for the dick. Take it from me. I have a PhD in dictology. And the problem, Donnie, is you miscalculated the distance needed to run from the dick. And the thing is, you don't have to be gay to know the golden rule. The more you run from it, the worse it gets. Well, let's talk about it. The standard units of measuring distance. What does decimeter mean? Decimating your deep throat. Hectometer. Heck, I can feel it in my stomach. Kilometer or kilo. This nigga's killing my hole. And you said you wanted to be a whole man, which is why you became the poster punk for Exodus International, which was disbanded in 2013. After 37 years of torturing and tormenting those who were struggling with their sexuality, the president, Alan Chambers, said, conversion therapy don't fucking work. He said it himself, even though I'm married to my lovely wife. I still want dick in my life. And Donnie, you should know this better than anybody. And you've been accused of falling down on the dick, getting back up to bounce on the dick. That's what we call reverse cowgirl. Or, in your case, it'd be reverse church girl. Don't blame me, blame Beyonce. But either way, if you had came out as gay, you wouldn't find yourself in these type of situations. And I'm not here to deny or verify whether this allegation is a truth or a lie. Because here's the thing, Donnie, when you walk in your truth, can't no weapon be formed against you. And God has been trying to tell you for a mighty long time. He's been giving you signs. Remember when you fainted at 1 o'clock in the morning? Girl, I don't know where the fuck you was going. Remember when you crashed your car and lost consciousness and the only thing you left with was a limp wrist? There it is. God was trying to tell you then. Donnie McKirkland, enough of the self-loathing. Start living. Start loving. And lastly, get the hell away from Kim Burrell. And that's probably part of the problem. You'll need no homophobic ass, fuck ass friends.
Kim Burrell, can't you tell? Now let's have church since we all here.
What a cunt she is, I tell you.
Yeah.
Fucking Kim Burrell. Go on ahead, Malcolm. Spin that wheel up.
All right.
Remove it. Do it. No gay cruises, Mr. Collins. No gay cruises. And handle the gay disease.
I don't know. He's got a point though. Anyway, number 2.
The real reason why millennials know a lot about pop culture before they were born, whereas Gen Z don't, is way more fascinating than you think. A lot of people have made the observation that it seems like millennials and Gen Xers have a rich knowledge of pop culture, like movies, TV shows, and music from decades and decades before they were ever born, whereas Gen Z and Gen Alpha don't seem to have much of a frame of reference for pop culture that was prior to their own lifetime. And I know there's exceptions. I know that you, the Zoomer that's watching this, has a vast knowledge of pop culture before you were born, but I'm talking about in general. And the reason for this is because millennials, and to a certain extent Gen Xers, grew up in what I like to call the dawn of cable television. Now, cable TV was actually invented in the late 1940s in order for people living in remote areas to be able to watch TV, and it developed throughout the 1970s as a way to receive premium pay channels like HBO. But it didn't really explode in popularity and mass adoption until the late 80s and early 90s, with over 85% of American families having cable and the number of channels ballooning into the hundreds. Prior to this, there was just a handful of network TV stations, and they were only on for a limited amount of the day. At some point, they would just go off air and come back on the next morning. But cable channels were on for 24 hours a day, and because they weren't competing for network airwaves, they could be about anything. This was when we got our first ever dedicated subject channels like Comedy Central, which was a channel that was all about comedy, or Cartoon Network, which was a channel that only showed cartoons. The reason why companies did this is because in the 1980s, television was becoming a much more important part of the average American's life, and they realized that there was a lot more opportunity for profit with advertising if they just upped the amount of content that they were able to show us. And so they started spinning off all these channels with all these different themes. But the issue is that they just didn't have the content to fill the 24-hour slots. So the way these companies were able to fill out their 24 hours of programming was just by buying old libraries of movies and TV shows and then just playing them all day. This is the very reason why me, somebody who grew up in the 90s, has a vast knowledge of references from the 1930s and 40s, because I grew up watching Looney Tunes on Cartoon Network. Because Turner Broadcasting, the creator of Cartoon Network, bought the WB Looney Tunes library and used that content to fill their time slots. The reason why millennials have this vast knowledge of old pop culture is because when we were kids, television had become a very major part of our lives, and we were just sitting there passively being shown all of this content because they were just trying to fill these time slots. Meanwhile, Gen Z and Gen Alpha have grown up in a time where they are embarrassed with new content. Every single day, hundreds of movies and TV show episodes and videos on the internet and songs are released. You could spend the rest of your natural life just trying to catch up with the stuff that came out in the last year. And if something's already been out for a week, it's old news. So they're just trying to keep up with yesterday, let alone are they going to watch some B movie from the 1970s. So a lot of millennials and Gen Xers make fun of them for this, but I think it's understandable. But what do you think?
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. To me, it's one of those things where we talked about we don't really see the water that we swim in. And what we don't see is just how much content is being produced. So thinking about like Pluribus versus Breaking Bad, right? Both are made by the same studio in the same time, sort of, same production things, but it's going to take them 2 years to make another season of Pluribus versus the fact that, in that same time frame, they probably made 100 episodes of Breaking Bad. And the reason that is because there are about 10 times as many shows being made in the past 10 years, from 2013 to 2023, literally 10 times. It's insane when you think about it. But that also means that, there are fewer episodes per season. Obviously there are drawbacks, but it is true that people who are young now are not going back and watching episodes of shows from the 70s and 80s, because they're getting literally 10 times the amount of content made for them now.
Number 50.
Now, mind you, a lot of that content might be referencing the 80s, like Stranger Things or whatever, but, that's different. Anyway, number 15.
But there's one person we haven't heard from on the release of this list.
Is it the President of the United States?
Oh. What? It is President Trump. We haven't talked about Donald Trump yet because Trump has been busy generating headlines like, "No credible evidence president pooped himself during executive silence." For the record, if they have to release a story saying you for sure did not poop your pants.
People do ask me whether when I'm around him it seems like he's wearing diapers. And my answer is always the same. Depends.
That's why you watch this show. To see senators from the United States making adult diaper jokes. Thank you for your service.
Well, there's a reason why we are known as the greatest deliberative body in the world.
That's pretty good.
Hold on one second, Malcolm. Mr. James, welcome to the program. He says, I'm so tired of Kim and her chewed up ass voice. Her voice been gone. Mr. Cobb, it was one more up before up.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. Why are you gonna rain on my parade? I'm just going for the buffet of holes.
The buffet of ass, right? Yeah.
And the one with the last comment.
That's the last comment
right there.
That's second last.
Yeah, no, that you were the last one, but now, nope, go down.
Okay,
go down. There you go. All right. The age of early cable. What a time to be young and alive. Cinemax After Dark. My God, all that damn fake porn. It was terrible.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Yeah. Oh, daddy. Yeah. You know.
I remember once Cinemax they had the show Red Shoe Diaries.
Yeah, Cinemax.
I used to think that was so hot. I was like, this is so fake.
That damn Cinemax made take the cable box to work with her. Oh my God.
But see, that was what was so funny is that who was that? Matthew, the guy he was on the X-Files was on that show.
Yeah, number 17.
What was that? I can't remember.
People are saying that the Latin community has had enough of MAGA and they bullshit. As you can see, this MAGA supporter getting his ass kicked in front of his kid by a member of the Latin community, kicking his ass. Well, see, it started off, it looked like a Walmart parking lot, a Home Depot, I don't know. The MAGA supporter saw this Latino brother and started singing the lyrics of the song Ice Ice Baby, which is originally sang and performed by Vanilla Ice. So it wasn't long after that, the Latino brother seemed to have had enough and proceeded to kick his ass, basically. I mean, this is why I always say mind your business and leave folks alone. Because now this MAGA supporter got to go home with his children and try to raise his voice at them. And the first thing you know they gonna say is, well, why you ain't do that to the man in the parking lot when he was whooping on your ass? But my favorite part is the brother that's recording the video.
See? You gotta show some respect out here, man.
Get your ass on somewhere. We always in somebody's business instigating something. Now you done recorded, that was good. Now go on. You be at the wrong place at the wrong time. Then here we go, got the march for you because Ice done got your ass. You get your black ass on somewhere. That probably would've been me too. See, I told you, leave motherfucker alone. You know you with your kids and you can't even fight. Now you on the ground. You got your ass whooped.
Yeah, he got his ass beat real good.
And,
I'm
sure that was incredibly satisfying too.
Mr. Collins says he remembers the Real Sex series.
Oh yeah, Real Sex was on point. That one because they were doing sort of documentary stuff and they were telling you about shit that was for real.
24,
and it was sexy. Yeah.
Oh, hey sister, slow night, huh?
Tell me about it. I'm all tucked in with nowhere to go.
I tell you, she look like a man.
We know her as Alex Bornstein. We know her as the voice of Lois Griffin.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
Let's see. We're gonna remove this one.
Do it.
What you about to do with them oatmeal cream pies? He put a bottle cap through. What's happening here?
Powdered sugar. Only the best. Little bit of milk.
Powdered sugar, cream cheese, and liquor. Sir, what are you making? They say pancake batter. Wait, is he about to...
That's gross.
Excuse me? Sweet little Debbie Jesus, he just turned oatmeal cream pies into donuts.
Yeah, that was
And just look how happy he is. This is pure big back bliss.
This is nuts. Get up in there with the cream.
And back it up. I can't be eating that.
Pause and no diddy.
I don't know why folk don't be listening when I say I'm cutting back. I'm sick of y'all. Put about 2 on my plate, Lord have mercy.
Oh god. It's like you can't just eat the pies.
so gross.
You have to deep fry them. Like, yeah, I'm not a fan of this.
Number 10.
But it's like you just can't eat the pies. You gotta deep fry them first.
Delicious on their own.
I remember having a crush on my brother's girlfriend's sister. She was an older girl. And I remember telling her, you know, I said, you know, I wish I were a boy and then you could be my girlfriend. Yeah, cute, right? That bitch shut me down. Oh my God, she crushed me.
That's so fucked up, but
It was fucked up that she shouldn't have did it like that. Nasty.
yeah, I think I remember expressing a crush when I was like in 8th grade for a dude. And
You already played that one.
what's up?
You know the video was playing. Like video.
Oh, it's playing again?
Yes.
Shouldn't. I don't know why I did that.
Yeah.
It was number 3, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
As a member of the black delegation, I have never been more conflicted in my life by the actions and words of a white man. A white man called a black ICE officer a house nigga.
What do you mean by that?
Like we should. I feel good. Fucking house nigga, isn't there? Sir, I need to move. Fucking house nigga working for the fucking KKK. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Not only did he say it once, he said it twice pronounced. He said, a house nigga working for the KKK.
God have mercy upon us.
I will say, right message, wrong messenger. Your conduct is under review with the board, and we will report back with how we feel. Let this be your last time. You knew you ate with that comment because it's correct, but you shouldn't be saying it, Billy. Shouldn't be saying it. Somebody in another comment section says maybe it cancels out like PEMDAS. All I know is that we need more black people talking to black ICE officers like this, because we cannot be letting white people call coons. We cannot let, that's a full circle racism moment. We now have white people calling black people who are coons, and house niggas because we're not doing it. This is crazy. If we don't step it up and take ownership of this, the next thing you know, we're going to have Taylor Swift with her unseasoned, offbeat dance moves and lyrics calling us out next. A white man called a black ICE officer a house nigga.
I was so conflicted by this.
Happy Saturday, guys. I don't know.
That
I
is
think
a
I've seen
good
it all.
one.
Everything is ass backwards in this country. America is a fucking shit show. I don't know. But he wasn't wrong. That's the problem.
That was the problem. He was not wrong. He was not wrong.
Look at this house nigga coon trying to come up in here. Like, oh, wow.
Did it? I would have gave him a pass.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, I would have just been like, yo.
Because it's so insulting that it's coming from a white dude and it's going towards the right person, you know?
Because they
it's wrong, but it's
shit. Yeah.
It's wrong for the right reason. All right, number 13.
You know that the word homosexual wasn't in the Bible until 1946. Before that, the original 1 Corinthians 6:9 referred to exploitation like older men with young boys.
So many of you have sent me this video, and let me tell you that she is spot on. It wasn't until 1946 that the word homosexual appeared in the Bible for the very first time, due to the translation of the Revised Standard Version. The word homosexual didn't even exist until the mid to late 1860s, when we began to understand human sexuality and sexual preference. Those ideas did not exist until the 1860s, so it's impossible that that's what the Bible was talking about when it wrote this. And in fact, older translations, including Martin Luther's original translation from the Latin Bible to a common man's Protestant Bible, translated that verse as boy lover. It was understood to be older men with young men or boys, an abusive relationship, or what was called pederasty, that was extremely common in the Greek and Roman empires and following throughout history after that. We see more evidence in the Bible that the homosexuality referenced or same-sex encounters referenced in the Bible is not what we think of, because the concept didn't exist yet, when we look at Leviticus. When you go to the holy laws, the holy code laws within the Pentateuch, every time there's a sexual sin such as adultery, it's addressed to both men and women. Men are condemned if they do it, women are condemned if they do it. But when it references male-on-male sex, it never references female-to-female sex, because the sex wasn't the issue. It was the usurpation or flipping of the male dominance in a sexual role, because according to their patriarchal standards, it was immoral for a man to take a submissive position in a sexual act. They did not believe in sexual agency except for anyone except for free men. And a man could have sex with anything or anybody and it not harm his masculinity, provided he was taking the assertive or aggressive role. Leviticus never addresses same-sex between women because it didn't usurp that standard. A man could not even take a submissive position with his wife because it was considered immoral to the patriarchal standards of sexuality they had at the time. I'm actually doing a Bible study on this topic on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central. You can RSVP at the link in my bio or in my stories. We're going to go through ancient history, linguistics, translations, interpolations, and talk about what the Bible really says about this. These are not conversion studies. I'm not trying to convert you to anything. What I want to convert you to is asking your own questions and being curious and walking away with some facts, dismantling Christian nationalism and dogma that has polluted everything we know about the Bible. So you can join me for those studies if you'd like to hear more.
She is so intelligent. I love her.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know about that old fucking pagan ass Bible study she having, but okay.
I always wonder sometimes, like, what that's for, because people don't really have rational discussions about the Bible. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, we do at my church, but I'm not going to some
Right.
It's right.
Okay, here we go. Number 20.
Get nigger and you don't belong here. Bitch, do something about it. Stop playing me before I beat your ass. Stop playing with me before I beat the fuck out of you. Stop playing me before I beat the fuck out of you. Stop fucking playing with me before I beat the fuck out of you. I'm gonna show your ass a nigga.
Yes.
I'm gonna show your ass a nigga. I'm gonna show your ass a nigga. Say it again. Say it again, bitch.
She is not
Say it
white.
again. Yeah. Say it again. Yeah. Say it again. Cause you won't fuck. Look at us. Don't scream that, bitch. Don't scream that, bitch. Come here like a nigga.
One more nigga. Pop.
Fucking dumbass hoe. Stop calling me another nigga. Nah, bitch. Call me another nigga. Look at her. Look at her. Call me another nigga and you don't belong here. Bitch, do something about it. Stop playing me before I beat your ass.
Oh, yeah, it's playing again.
Stop playing with me before I beat the fuck out of you. Stop playing.
So I don't know if that was like a Billy Jack that she beat her ass with, yo. She
I don't know.
beat that bitch ass and then she stopped the camera, twisted her head around, and said, "Say it one more time, bitch." My kind of girl.
Oh my god.
I can find you, I will send you lunch. I love you. That's right. We are not here for the shit. Black people continue to stay home. I went to the place that we shall not that wear the red khakis that we shall not name. Listen, they had paper towels on sale, y'all. My bad. But
I'm more of a wall. I don't know.
You the wall
Actually,
people? Okay.
I'm a Wally World, maybe Sam's Club or
Costco, bro. Costco, Costco. You gotta do Costco.
I would do Costco, but we don't have one here. But you know what? You know, you can spend $5 to become a patron, and then
you're gonna never leave your house because your hands are gonna be sticky. Yes.
Get some thick in your algorithm by joining our Telegram group, and then we have long form videos, thousands of long form videos. I get more and more from our patrons all the time, and I also have audiobooks with the text, and sometimes with a few summaries in case you don't want to read the whole book. I'm trying to get some more books for Black History Month. And since I'm writing right now, I got some of the writing books that I'm listening to in there. But Black as Fuck History, a Black queer history of the United States, very interesting. And this is a fantasy series by N.K. Jemisin. Very, very good.
This is the one. I'm sorry, Michael. This is the one they're making a show out of.
Mm-hmm. So it's basically this series where the Earth is very volatile and it's held together by this group of people called Origins. And the Origins are basically enslaved by the people in power, and they're forced to basically tamp down earthquakes and volcanoes and stuff like that. And you follow one of these Origins as she breaks free from this sort of hierarchical control, and she learns the true history of this planet. You know, it's really interesting.
Make an earthquake and just put them bitches in the ground.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. They have some sort of control over them. They have these people called guardians that when they step out of line, they can just instantly like kill them. So like they have like complete control over them psychically, basically. Anyway, awesome book. It's a trilogy, and I finished it. It gets crazy in the third act, but you know, it's good. It's good. And here's some writing books. Murder Your Darlings. That's a classic contemporary look at, you know, writing advice. And of course, we have tons of shows. Come back tomorrow for the Swag Suite.
Yeah.
Hosted by Swag for Life. He will get you right with what's wrong with the straights because they're not okay.
Nobody's okay though, sadly. None of us are okay.
You know what's going on the ticky tacky, because you don't know if you're not tuned in. You know, there's like all these storylines going on, and he's tapped in, and you can catch it.
Tapped in.
Yes, he's tapped in. So, and then I'm trying to find some of the best advice for, you know, mental health and self-development because I need help. You know, and maybe you can get some from me. I don't know. We'll find out. And then
you didn't sell.
Get your podcasting on with the grooms, 2 grooms in a pod. Also get your drink on Friday with Pookie and Papa. And you know, get the Black News Saturday at 1. There's also the what is it? Nerdgasm. I don't know. Nerd Council. I'm trying to say Nerd Council every Sunday at 5. You know, find out what's going on.
I'm just sitting here listening and watching this happen. I love it.
In these streets, and of course the M3 Bearcast every Friday. Follow John on social media, John J and the Double J Chronicles, and mailmediamindlive.com. You'll find links to all of our socials. Subscribe on YouTube. Become a patron. Go to patreon.com/mailmediamind. Support us. Yep. All this good stuff. We got more stuff coming. Who knows? You know, we always try to come out with new stuff. So I'm trying to work on my podcast this week. See what's going to happen. And yeah. Oh, that'll do it for the show. We don't have a patron show today, but we will have one tomorrow and Wednesday. And
well, I got to roll. Peace out. Thank you, Mr. Nate, Mr. Calvin.